My name is Ventrin. Uh, this is the first time you're seeing me because this is my first video on YouTube. I've wanted to do YouTube for a very long time, but there are many things preventing that from happening. I was shy. I'm shy, but I realize shyness it's not something you want to have at this age, at the age where I'm at right now. I just can't afford to be shy anymore. I've walked into interview rooms and I realized I can't articulate myself quite well, and that's one of the reasons I'm trying to do YouTube. I want to know myself. I want to know how I speak, how I sound, uh, you know, how other people are perceiving me, because that's something I've never really uh, taken into account. I'm always just speaking to the people around me. I've never really known how they perceive me, and I realized that may have costed that those. Hey, I realize it may cost at some point. I speak to people in professional settings, and they realize this person is not ready or equipped to whatever to speak publicly. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to put myself out there, and I don't know, just get to learn myself, see where I'm going wrong, and see where I can rectify so that I become a functional adult in society. Yeah. So I'll be telling stories of my life, the things I've gone through over the years, or the things I've observed while doing makeup. I'm also a beginner. I don't know much about makeup, but I guess we'll learn along the way. So this is my submission to be your storyteller on YouTube. You can stick around and see what I'm about. If you like it, I'll be happy to have you around. If not, that's so unfortunate. I also want to start this channel so that I can document my life, watch myself grow, and see where I'll be in a few years. Yeah. I realize that as the years go by, so many things are going on, and I seem to be forgetting the experiences I have gone through, which is why I want to tell stories here, to keep should I say a record, so that I can remember my experiences in this life. Even when things are not clear, I can come back and remind myself, hey, this is how that story went, this is what happened. Because I can tell you right now, some of the things I went through at, say, 10 years, I can't remember, and if I do, I don't remember the exact details of what happened. Things are blurry, and my brain is also overloaded with information, like new things are happening every day. Yeah, so I want to be able to remember, and when I can't, I'll have YouTube to remind me. Where do we start? Yeah. And if you know how to do makeup na unaona mi nafanya madhukudhanio hapo, please bear with me. They say makeup is art, and let's wait for the end results, okay? Bear with me. So I'm terrible at this, but please bear with me. The important point is that I've started. I'm one person who procrastinates a lot. I make a lot of plans, good plans, and then I never see them through. So let's celebrate the fact that I have taken the first step. I've recorded the whatever. I'm recording the clip. So we'll work on perfect perfection sometime later. For now, let's just do the thing, okay? Bear with me. I'm done with foundation. I don't think this is the style I'll be using though. Rather than explaining that I'm doing this and I'm doing that, I don't see the point, because maybe not everyone is into makeup like that, but you might be into my stories, because I tell you, I have interesting stories. I have stories for days. Let me just find a way to be able to tell the stories as I do it, because they say women can multitask, but I find that I'm not a very good multitasker. I'd rather just sit and do one thing, finish and do the other. But in today's world, everything is going so fast, so I might just have to learn how to be a multitasker. So, but we'll get there. For now, let's do what we can do now. Okay, bear with a girl. Like I said, I always make plans to do things, and then I end up not doing them. I just forget about them. Like this plan to start a YouTube channel. I've been planning year in, year out. Every time I write my New Year's resolutions, I write something about YouTube, and the year speeds along and comes to an end and finds me not having done anything. So you see, even right now, I think we're in the middle of the year now. That's when I'm starting to work on some New Year resolutions that I had for 2026. So this is a personal development project for me. If I'm able to see it through, I'll be able to watch my growth in terms of consistency, articulation, and also my skill in makeup artistry is a skill. So, and I'm trying to be a good makeup artist for myself. At least I want to be able to do my own makeup and in good time, as a beginner. I find that sometimes I take very long to do simple steps that other people who've been doing it for a while know how to do the steps in a short while. Maybe when you have a quick run somewhere. As for me, it's a whole event. I have to sit down and cancel every other thing and just focus on makeup. So this is an opportunity for me to watch myself grow and my skills. I think it's a good thing. I'll see how much I have grown. I'll be timing myself. Yeah. So I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't know much about YouTube. I'm just starting. I don't know where to start, but the important thing is to start. I want to be doing at least 2 videos every week. That will be on Friday. Okay, today is Friday. It will be on Tuesday and Friday. Since I don't have a lot of things taking my time, I think I'll be able to have the time to sit down and record. I also don't know how to edit. That's something I'm gonna have to teach myself. It's so embarrassing to not know how to edit in big 2026. So that's my new project. I'm also doing YouTube because I realize I have spent so much time on TikTok consuming. Well, I also consume content from YouTube. The point is, I've been quite a consumer, and I think it's high time I became a creator too. Let's see what I can come up with after years and years of consuming other people's content. Let's see how mine fares. So I'm done with eyebrows. Work in progress. Bear with me. Ooh, the eyes are so difficult to do with shaky hands. My hands are shaky. I don't know why. Yeah. So I just remember that time when I got kicked out of the club. I had gone there with my friend from high school, and her boyfriend, and a few of his friends. So back then in my early 20s, I used to drink to blackout. It was my first time being introduced to alcohol, and I really wanted to get the feeling. In high school, I used to have friends who would uh, come after the holidays. They tell us some stories about how they drank alcohol during the holidays and how much fun it was. So I was also chasing the fun. I wanted to see what is it, what's the feeling. So anytime I was near alcohol or I was in position to drink, I would drink to the death. I would drink until I black out. So that day we got to the club in good time at around 9. I think it was 9 or 10, and we got into it. He bought, at that time, Gilbis was very famous, and my eyebrows are not, Jesus Christ, they're not sisters. Gilbis was very popular at the time, so that's what we were having. I drank quite a lot, and then we got to the dance floor. Those were the days when you would go to the club to actually dance. I hear these days people who dance in the club are called the poor people. I wonder where that came from. So we got to the dance floor and got into what had taken us to the club. So I was bent over and dancing and having a good time. The next minute I was puking. We had eaten just before we went to the club, so my stomach was full, and when I was bent over to dance, I suddenly started vomiting, and at that point I was well on my way to blacking out. So I couldn't tell much of what's going on. It's like I was seeing things. I was outside of my body and watching above myself. So I just saw myself bent over, puking my guts out. Everything was on the floor. Everything I had eaten that day was on the floor. And one of the waiters called the bouncers, and they were so mad that I had made the place dirty. They kicked us all out of the club, and they told us to never return. So because I was drunk, I was resisting. I did not want to leave the club yet. So they called the security guys, and they carried me. They carried me out the club, juju, and they threw me out together with my friends, my friend and her boyfriend and his friends, the whole crew. Where did we go after? We went to, I don't know, I can't remember if we went to another club really. I think we just went to his house and continued the party there. And those were the good days, the good old days. The security was not such a problem, so we just walked. It was quite a distance, but we were happy to walk. We were drunk and cheerful and telling stories until we got to his place, and the party continued. Those were the days when we could party for days on end. That one was it must have been a 3-day bender for us, and those were such good times. Right now, I'm an auntie. I cannot party like that. Right now, alcohol does things to me that I cannot describe. But I'm grown now. I don't know. They say as you grow, your tolerance lowers. Is it lowers or higher? It lowers. So right now I can't handle too much liquor. And quite frankly, I think I'm steering away from alcohol. I find that mm, I've had fun, I've partied, I've had some good times, and now it's time to relax, if I may say so. Relax and focus on other things, uh, you know, building my life, building a career, things like that. So uh, I'm not trying to be found partying like I used to do back in the days. Right now I'm a big girl, yeah. So but that was quite embarrassing. The club that I was thrown out of, they rebranded. I went there, I passed there sometime early this year. I saw that they've changed the name. It was somewhere along, what road is that? Along Thika Road towards just near KU, somewhere there. I saw that they've changed the name of that club. It used to be like a small local, but now it seems to be something bigger. I don't know. Good for them though. If I go there right now, I don't know if they can remember me, but it's been years, man. They can't remember me. Yeah. So the eyebrows are not matching, but it's okay. I have nowhere to go, so it's fine. Anyway, in my early 20s, I used to party a lot. I used to go to the club a lot, so I have a lot of stories, interesting ones, scary ones, dangerous ones. It's very dangerous to be a night reveler, and I'll be telling you more about that, the things I've seen, the things I've had, you know. But for the most part, it was a good time. It was a good time, and if I was to advise a young girl about the club life, I don't know. I wouldn't discourage someone from going clubbing. You go clubbing. Just know, learn your limits. Learn your limits and apply them all the time. Don't overdo it. You know, too much of something is poisonous. Just fanya kiasi yako. Do what works for you. There are other people who have high tolerance, alcohol tolerance. Others have low alcohol tolerance. Learn where you are at and maintain it there. Keep it, and you'll have a good time. Yeah, everyone has a different experience, and who knows about your experience? People go to the club and come back with jobs, with connections, with the loves of their lives. So it's at the club where the magic happens. I would never tell anyone to not go to the club. Just go, but be careful, you know. Look after yourself, look after your friends, and everything will be okay, you know. I think I'm done. I don't have a lot of the few steps I wanted to do today for this look. It's looking not bad, but I could definitely do better. But this is the look. Next time I'll try to marry the eyebrows. Today they don't like each other at all, and I'll also lay the edges and stuff. But for now, this is good. Yeah, for someone that's just staying at home, I don't see much to do. This is okay. Yeah, good looking, no? Okay, I'll do better. This is a beginner channel. We are doing things, and tunaanza, please bear with me. It will improve with time. For now, bye. Episode 2 will be coming on Tuesday. Let's see if I'll have time to. Of course I'll have time. Another episode will be coming on Tuesday, so stick around.